What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another TrueGameData video. So today we're going to be doing something very different. I'm going to be doing a review of the Legionfarm Senior Subscription. So what that is it's basically a subscription service through Legionfarm that has all kinds of different perks that we're going to go through all of it. And it's basically everything is dedicated to coaching you and improving your Warzone skills in every aspect in terms of, VOD reviews, one-on-one coaching sessions, 1v1s against pros, just playing with pros in general. I've got all kinds of things. We're going to go through all of it. Obviously, full disclosure, this is a sponsored video, but it's not going to be biased at all. I'm just going to give you guys a review, my honest review of their service. And I had a pretty good experience, honestly. So we'll go through it and I'll talk about everything. It's going to be very similar to kind of like, you've probably seen these videos before where someone will say they hired a Warzone coach and they talk about whether or not it was worth them. These are all on like Fiverr and freelance websites where it's just an individual that's offering their services. Legionfarm is an entire platform dedicated to that. So their UI and UX on their website is great and it all interacts really well and it's all dedicated to doing this exact thing. So it works really, really well for that. Let's get into it and we will go through all the different things that you get with the Legionfarm Senior Subscription.
She got me behind the wall. She's on second floor.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Reloading.
One guy fall building.
Yeah, I hear him all over us. Got one cracked. One more.
Like he finished the guy in front of him.
First up, before we actually talk about the Legionfarm Senior Subscription, which is really the main focus of this video, I just want to talk about how normal Legionfarm works. So normally you'd go to legionfarm.com, you'd log in, you'd load up some money on your account. And then once you do that, you can select to play with a pro, a semi-pro, or a VIP. There's different rates. So $8 for a semi-pro per hour, $14 for a pro per hour, and then $17 for a VIP per hour. So overall, it's not too expensive to play with these pros, and they're extremely, extremely good players. Almost all of them are going to be like 4 or 5 KD players with, 50,000, 60,000 plus kills. There's different options you can do when you do this. So you can do a one-on-one coaching session. You can do a session with multiple pros. And like I said, the whole UI they've built here connects you instantly and everything flows really smooth back and forth. And you'll be able to just instantly find your group and pair up and go. Another thing that's something you can do is you can actually join a party that's already live. So if you do this, a lot of the time you'll be able to play with 2 pros and it's only going to cost you the same as one normal pro. So like this is a pro and a VIP and it's $17 an hour. So you'd get into that group for a cheaper rate if you wanted to play with multiple pros or multiple VIPs or something like that. So let's go through the create order process now. So I'm going to create an order. I'm going to do a semi-pro for $8 an hour. Just click the create order button when I'm logged in. I can select exactly what I want. So I can, like I said, semi-pro, pro, VIP. I can decide if I want coaching, just play for fun, or, high performance, which basically means high kill or high win percentage kind of gameplay. And it'll specify, the win rate down here, 16% win rate when you're directly focused on coaching, 23% win rate when you're just playing for fun, and then 23 to 33% win rate is their average when you're actually playing for that win and playing for kills. Select how many pros you want down here. And then whether or not you want comms, so you can select whether or not you want to talk with the pros or not. You can select specific, I don't want any swearing or anything like that. That's all options you can save on here. And then you can actually select your location as well, so they can get you on a specific server and find people near you to play with. So I'm just going to select New York because that's probably the closest server to me that they have listed here. Put in my my account, and then I don't mind my session being recorded. Save that. And then confirm. And right now it's loading up and finding me all the active pros right now. And I can select anyone that I want. So I can say, pick this pro, pick this pro, pick this pro, just pick whoever I want to play with. And it's as simple as that. As soon as you select the pro, it'll add them to your group on Legionfarm, and then it'll have a chat that pops up. You can talk to the pro, get Discord set up with them, and link up through Activision and actually start playing together really, really quickly. It literally just takes a few minutes, and it's honestly really cool. I've played a few of these matches. I think I've played 3 or 4 different matches with multiple different pros, and I mean, I have no complaints. They were great players, good comms, good people, just had a lot of fun playing. Usually I think I won 2 of the 3 games when I was playing with the pros to do some more research for this video, and pretty high kill games. So at the end of this video, we'll be going over one of those games I had with 2 of the guys I was playing with that were Legionfarm Pros. It was a trios win we had in Iron Trials, so that'll be at the end of the video. But yeah, this is how normally Legion Farm works. This is what you get just using the website normally. Okay, so like I said, the main point of this video is to talk about this new Legionfarm Senior subscription they're offering. It comes with all kinds of different benefits, but really all it is you load a certain amount of money onto your account, and then once you've hit that, you're subscribed as a Legionfarm Senior subscriber. And once you do that, you get all these perks, even though it's all the money still goes to the hourly rates of the pros. So it's not like you're really paying anything extra for this. It's just you have to reach a certain threshold, and that is the subscription amount in order to do this. So the first thing I want to talk about is these different KD ranks. So if you are within these different ranks, they give you a certain, bronze, silver, gold, platinum rank, and then they can help you work up through that and coach you through improving and getting better and just overall improving your skill at the game. Basically how it works is generally you'd spend 8 to 20 hours a week with the pros from Legion Farm. The program is going to be 10% lessons, 20% feedback in terms of like VOD reviews and content reviews and things like that. So that's hugely important in improvement. Just actually not even just a pro looking at your VODs, but also you personally, if you want to improve, go back and record your gameplay and watch your VODs and think, what could I have done there to survive? But it's also extremely helpful to have an expert like the Legionfarm Pros review those VODs and get you targeted feedback on your gameplay. That is absolutely one of the best ways to improve. On top of this, 10% of the time spent just directly in lessons. So these would be like one-on-one coaching sessions with a Legionfarm Pro, usually a Legionfarm VIP probably. And they'll be teaching you mobility, movement. And I went through some of that as well. I worked with Natify, who is, I think he's a YouTuber, but he taught me some. He's a Legionfarm VIP, and we did a little one-on-one session where he 1v1'd me first to see where my movement was and what level I am. You guys know I'm a pretty good player. I'm not like top tier player. I have like 2.7 KD in Verdansk, 3.5 KD in Rebirth, and I have almost 60 days playtime in this game. And Natify actually honestly taught me a lot. I was not expecting to at all. Because I'm so experienced in this game. This game's been my life for the last year and a half. I'm not really a player as much as I am a creator, and I work on the website a lot, but I still have played the game a ton. So I did not expect to learn that much, and I honestly really, really did learn a lot. We're gonna go watch some of that session here in a second so you guys can see some of the things he taught me, and just give you an example of what one of those one-on-one coaching sessions is gonna look like. But besides that, you got those 10% lessons, 20% feedback, and then 70% experiential. So the rest of those hours in the weekly training sessions are going to be directly playing with those pros, which is basically that normal Legion Farm experience that I talked about. So 30% of this is going to be new extra stuff you get on top of just normal Legion Farm. And like I said, it's not really an extra cost. It's just you have to hit that threshold to become a Legion Farm Senior subscriber. But on top of that, when you become a senior subscriber, the first thing that happens is they'll link you up with a actual like a liaison to the company. So I worked with Amina. She contacted me immediately when I got signed up for the senior subscription. Linked up with my Discord, and we had all kinds of conversations through there. And she'll help you set up all your sessions with your pros, set up your session for your training, your coaching one-on-one, as well as connecting for the VOD reviews and things like that. And you'll get your own liaison to the Legionfarm Pros right when you sign up for the Legionfarm subscription. So that's another huge benefit, is just having someone that can connect you and schedule all your things and reschedule if you have to change. Like, my life is crazy, so I had to change a lot of things up and cancel a couple of my sessions and move them back and things. And she was always, literally any time of day, she was responding and like, yeah, we can do that, no problem. We'll just move it to tomorrow at this time. I was like, perfect, that works great. And it was really nice to have that person to contact. All right, so like I said, we're going to watch some of my coaching session with Natify. He had me go through some drills and some different practice things that he wanted me to see, like where my skill level was currently. So first of all, we 1v1, as I said, and that gave him an idea of my mobility and my current, skill in every way. So aim and mobility and everything. And then after that, he, saw some deficiencies and thought of some good different things for me to practice, specifically some slide canceling drills. So we'll start with that.
So I'm just gonna watch you do this. Now this is just a very simple back to forth. You put your gun on semi-automatic, right? What I want you to do is, I want you to slide cancel, shoot once, slide cancel, shoot once, back and forth. And I just want to watch you do this just to see your centering when you do this, okay?
What am I shooting at?
You're shooting at me.
Oh, I'm doing what you're doing there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
one thing that I'm noticing right now is that you're sliding, but you're not actually jumping up on the slide. So when you come around like this, you're still crouched shooting at me, and then you're going back. When you slide cancel around the wall, if you time the slide right, when you come around the wall, you'll be crouched, and then you want to press the jump button so your body jerks up really quickly, kind of like that right there. And you also want to keep oh, and if you do what you just did there, where you like slide hop, it means you press slide jump instead of slide jump. So keep that in mind. So keep practicing that. Good.
So you can see immediately he already noticed something that I didn't know that I was doing. I didn't know you had to press jump directly after canceling your slide in order to stand up. I think I usually hit crouch again, but it's much quicker for me to hit control spacebar than it is control. Hitting control 3 times in a row is way too much. So this has been something that's actually, I mean, it's not because this is a sponsored video. Literally, this session was really helpful for me, and it actually improved my movement a lot. I do that all the time now. Like if you watch my streams, I'm doing the slide jump all the time, and it's definitely improved my my movement throughout the game, which is really the big skill gap in Warzone right now. Obviously, aim is super important as well, but mobility, if you have good movement mechanics, that basically takes you to the next level. And you can watch. Let's go watch me once I practice a little bit more, and you'll see that I get a lot better at this just within one session. I missed all my shots there at the start, and then after I practiced this a little bit, I started doing a lot better. So here's a little bit of me doing that drill after I had actually, practiced it a little bit more and got a little more used to the movement with the jump up at the end.
I mean, I was doing it a little bit to you, where I would slide behind cover, slide back out, slide behind it, and I would have you shooting everywhere, and then I would finally challenge you, and you wouldn't be ready for it, right?
Right.
So that's a lot of like, so yeah, you've already got that down.
So I got dramatically better that fast at it. But it's something I'd never really tried to do before. So this was a great session. There were multiple things. Like literally he taught me probably 3 or 4 different movement things that I didn't even know existed in this game. I've never really looked into that stuff, but still, as someone with, almost 60 days playtime in this game, I would have thought that I would have known these things, but I didn't. It was a great session, so I appreciate that, Natify. Another thing that you get access to that's really cool about the Legionfarm Senior Subscription is the esports experience. So what this is basically once you become a senior subscriber, you can start to play in these tournaments that they've set up, and they're like legitimate tournaments with big winnings. Some of them are between $5,000 and $20,000 of winnings for the tournament. And what you do is you'll play with different pros, and you'll be stacked up against other squads that are all only people from the Legionfarm Senior Subscription. And on top of it just being large prize pools and like legitimate big tournaments, some of them are in person, some of them are online. You can select sometimes if you want to play in person or want to play online. On top of it, just having big prize pools, you also get championship rings. So if you win, they actually will send you this awesome championship ring for the specific tournament that you want. And I just think that's super, super cool. How many of these tournaments that people are playing in do you actually get some form of, trophy or ring or something if you win? And they actually do that for a physical award for winning one of these tournaments, which is super cool. All right, so that's kind of a summary of all the things that Legionfarm offers with this senior subscription. Now I want to show you guys exactly what it's like to play with these pros. So we're gonna actually watch a whole VOD of me getting a win with 2 of the pros I played with. I think we dropped like 16, 15, and 13 kills in an Iron Trials trios. I was using the MGD2 and the PPSH, which in Iron Trials was just basically one of the best loadouts you could use. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna watch that, and then at the end I'll give you a summary, my last thoughts about Legionfarm and this new senior subscription.
People move.
Clear to engage all targets.
Oh, one behind me. He's pushing. There's more in front, in the middle. I have stun grenade. Is they fighting crosses? Oh, in front of me, in front. I got, there's one more. I dropped. Nice. Oh, can you get me? Oh, wait, he's finishing me.
I downed him. They on the first floor probably. Or on second. Yeah, first one. Down him. More coming. Second floor. Finished him.
Nice.
From the small building.
Yeah, I saw him. Right out the back.
There's two.
Pushing from left side.
One more inside.
I'm hit.
He's on second floor. Fuck. Got me behind the wall. He's on second floor.
Enemy
There's
UAV
two.
overhead.
I need
Reloading.
One guy, full building.
stairs.
Yeah, I hear him all over us. Got one cracked. One more.
Like he finished the guy in front of me.
On the roof.
One more team is pushing from police. He's actually standing them. I'm pushing.
One PD. Behind the garage.
I'm pushing the guy on me.
Okay.
He jump inside.
Enemy
Jump
soldier
inside.
incoming.
He's below me inside. He's one shot. He's actually one shot.
Oh, I'm alive.
Ow.
There is a lot of HP.
Still
Below us, below us.
Pushing us.
Footsteps.
There's a guy on police second floor.
On me.
I'm losing.
Finished him.
He's pushing me to reload.
I got down.
He's stuck inside my thunder.
Nice.
Oh, he died. No. I need plates. I only have one.
We hit the buy station by cop. That was the cop team.
Did you kill a guy in the PG?
Yep.
He was on. Ah, nice.
Sniper looking at us from airport.
Yeah, I see him.
There is one ghosted probably.
One below. I crack one. On the first level. Crack
They
one more.
hiding on me.
Hit him again. He's behind this car.
Indicating waypoint.
That's high.
Down them.
I will call cluster strike.
Allied
One more
cluster
above
strike
you.
Yeah, pushing you, pushing you. He jumped on you, he jumped.
Acknowledge waypoint forward.
On left side.
Cooper here.
Flapping. He's cracked.
Satchel on me if you need, guys.
Yeah, this guy sniping on me. I hit him again. I see him. He cracked me. Here. He need to move. We can just wait.
Not on the left side.
Yeah. Nice. One more guy in the pool.
Right behind you.
Let's go.
Let's go back to the car.
jump here.
One. Down him.
Target is down. Well done.
I'm covering. Let's go.
One's mine. Here, let me
You'll pop.
Friendly UAV
I'll drop him in.
overhead.
You have to take a recon front.
He's in the cubby over there to our
One guy
far
left
north.
side.
One guy back.
Oh,
Enemy
it's not
soldier
bad.
incoming.
I cracked him on the roof.
Stand by for coordinates.
There's one more. First floor.
I got this guy. He's one shot.
You need help or no, Tony?
I don't think so.
I will be with you anyway. Nice. Lucky solo.
Yeah. He just been in.
Okay, we can just stay here. Like,
Enemy
take
UAV
roof here.
overhead.
Okay.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There's also
Teammates
one
in
more
the
team
gulag.
here on
They
my
survive,
green
they
ping.
can redeploy.
Yes, they push us here.
Located
I crack
Tango.
him. Knock him, knock him. On my ping. I'm trying to push. I need to finish this guy.
With you.
I need the satchel, finally. Okay, let's go back to roof.
Okay.
Teammate redeploying to the AO.
They're just camping inside this building.
Buyback
Yeah,
next
one guy
to
just
us.
grabbed it.
Target located inbound. Mark
He's inside here, you see?
Cracked him.
shot if you're here.
Pushing.
I missed my shot. Car stop behind us here.
Marking target
You
location.
pushing him?
Yeah, he's going up top. There's two.
Enemy soldier incoming.
One guy's landing. I'm pushing with you. Wait for me a little bit. I'm almost dead.
He's on me, on my body.
One more.
You're in the gulag now. Cancel that.
Back to our left
Team
over
behind
here.
us, yeah, behind us. We can gatekeep.
Okay.
Yeah, hit him. Crack one. Hit him again. The drop down. Nice as well.
Nice.
Coughing on the right.
We can stay here, actually. Or
There's gonna be a guy right here. Yeah, he's right here.
I'm behind.
Two.
One is weak, one is very weak. I drop stun. Is he behind the fence? Yeah, on left side here.
Three.
He's low, he's low. Ooh, oh my bro. I killed him with the last bullet.
Where did they come from?
Oh. Okay, we can take this position. Or this building.
Gas is moving.
I'll check my left side. I can't see anyone on left.
think one team should be in the mansion.
But there's no one on the left side. I think.
7 players left, 3 teams.
Let's get to lucky.
Yeah,
I see.
mansion.
I see. He's in this window.
Yep, I'm staring right at it.
Gas is
Mounted.
moving in. New safe zone located.
Do we need to push them or? Oh, we will have a low ground here.
Yeah, we should have a decent spot
We
here.
can stay here just.
Okay. I will take left side. I have a position here. We have cover.
Indicating waypoint.
I see. Full team on me. Full team push on me. In front.
Gas is
Come on.
I
closing
stun
in.
them. I stun them. I need help. I need help.
I'm here, I'm here.
Down one. One more.
Alright, let's watch the mansion team coming in.
You just saved my life.
I don't see anybody. They probably left.
I think they dropped down.
One inside.
Yeah, I saw him.
Red mark.
It's not the last team. We still have one solo guy somewhere.
He
maybe-
jumped out. There's two cracked.
Close. Get to the new safe zone.
In front.
There's still one in this window here.
Enemies in the area.
One is on me. I will kill him. I will kill.
Gas is
That-
moving. Get to the safe zone. Kill.
He jumped.
Two on me.
One is on me.
5 targets remaining.
Two people on my side. One more crack. Nice.
Let's kill it, boss.
All targets eliminated.
Let's go.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
I've probably played about 10 matches with Legionfarm Pros over the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 months of working with Legionfarm, and they've all been like that. They've all been very good games. We've had lots of wins, lots of high kill wins. It's been a great experience for me actually playing with the pros. The one downside to the Legionfarm Senior subscription is just the cost. So when I first started working with Legionfarm, this was the only plan they offered, this $500 a month. And like I said, it's not really like it's $500 a month. Basically, all it is that you're loading $500 onto your account every month, and all of those dollars goes towards playing with the pros. So, you know, $8 an hour, $14 an hour, $17 an hour, depending on what level pro you play with. All of that is credit towards that. So it's not like you just basically get extra benefits on top of what you would normally get if you reach this threshold. But now they've recently started offering this for even cheaper. You can get it for $50 a week. You get the same benefits. The only downside of that is that you have to pay once a week rather than once a month. But obviously $200 a month is a lot less than $500 a month. And that's a big deal. So I think that's really good that they're offering that new plan now. All right, I think that pretty much caps off everything I wanted to cover. I just wanted to go through each feature and talk about my experience with it. I really didn't try to make this biased in any way. These are just my experiences. I actually did have a great time working with Natify on movement in our coaching session. That is definitely the weak point of my game. I have good aim, good game sense, but my movement is really bad. And he taught me a lot of new things that I honestly did not expect to learn, just because I have so many hours in this game and Call of Duty's been my life for the last year and a half. I didn't think I would learn that much new, but I really did. Like, genuinely, I did. The one downside to the whole subscription is just the cost, like I said, but if you can afford it, you do get a lot for that cost. You get all those different features I mentioned, as well as the ability to actually, you know, use all those credits towards actually playing with pros and coaching sessions and things like that. So it's a cool service. I really don't think there's a lot out there like it right now, besides Legionfarm. And if it's what you're looking for, I think it could really help you. But huge thanks to Legionfarm for sponsoring this video and helping to support the website as well as the YouTube channel. That's pretty much all I had for you in this one, and I will see you guys all in the next video.